Hi everyone. So today is my last day of my last week here at Malawi Hospital in Malawi, and I was trying to think about what to share in this video. And I was thinking that I would be able to share with you what I've been up to this past week, and also
5 seconds after I finished recording this video, I had to leave. I was teaching a Bible study and Pastor Moyo showed up to lead us there. I ran out of daylight and time. By 5:30 a.m., we were loading up and headed to the airport.
it's on. Okay. So what have I been up to? I've been working with the surgical team with their PACS program. I did attending rounds on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I actually learned a lot from them. I normally see a lot of their patients on the post-op side of things and rehab in the States. So it's good to see some things in terms of the pre-op and acute management. We've seen a lot of abdominal masses, hernias, amputations. And I also work with them a lot in seeing some of their MSK-related complaints in their surgical clinic on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it was really great to be able to have opportunities to teach them some as much as they've been teaching me, as I taught them some stuff on MSK exams and also gave them some advice on management for a TBI patient. I also got to be involved with the resident Bible studies on Mondays and also their morning devotions, and even got to lead out in a couple of them. They were super gracious and welcoming in all of this. We got to talk to the medical director and follow her around to help give us some more insight on day-to-day life and the culture of Malawi.
Hi, I'm Dr. Deborah D'Souza, and I am here as the medical director at Malawi Adventist Hospital. My training is in family medicine, also serving as a obstetrics and patient gynecologist. We see a lot of cervical cancer, as well as a lot of pregnant patients, maternity patients. There's always work to do when it comes to women's health here. So we are always looking for more help and more support in this area. One of the reasons why I decided to become a DMA is because I had a special attraction towards working in cross-cultural settings and learning about different cultures and languages. Here in Malamulo, we do get a lot of exposure to the language Chichewa, which is the local language of the natives. Those who are less educated have very little understanding of English, so that does force us to interact with them in their language. For me personally, I've found it a little bit more difficult to learn the language since English is a lot more prevalent amongst the educated staff. But there is tutoring available, and I always encourage learning a language in order to really enter into the culture and understand it more. The greeting here is Muri Buanji, and you have to say it slowly because life here is slow and it runs at the pace of relationships. And that can be quite of a shock for people who have gotten used to the fast-paced life in the United States. People they value interactions with one another, and that just shows in their greetings. For example, we would say "Muli buanji," how are you? The other person will answer "Ni dili bueno," I am fine. And they'll ask you "Kayarinu," then you'll say "I'm fine," and then you both will say "Zikomo." And this is something that is a song and dance with everybody. Everyone knows the script, and the greeting is not done until you've done it all. But it was interesting also how there was an emphasis on things that bring people together. That is very much celebrated here, sometimes at the cost of the hospital, but you know, we are all about adapting to the culture here. Malawi Adventist Hospital is considered one of the global healthcare campuses for Loma Linda University. We are hosting a training facility for not only PACS surgical residents, but also visiting family medicine residents, pediatric residents, OBGYN residents, internal medicine residents. We also take medical students and physician assistant students. and we are always open for visitors.
For any resident or medical student or any visitor coming here to Malamulo to either volunteer or to learn, there are days you're not going to have electricity. There are days you may not even have water. But if you're flexible and you just go with the flow, I think you'll have a memorable time here at Malamulo.
And we got to talk to a few Malawian employees to get their perspective on things.
Hello, I'm Dr. Gordon Band, the medical officer here at Malamulo Hospital. This is like my 3rd month working with Malamulo, and I trust you. You can believe me, it's been a good experience, a good pleasure. You see when you come that Malamulo is not in the town. Malamulo is in the lower part of the southern part of Malawi. I'll just talk a little bit about the people which Malamulo Hospital serves. So Malamulo is surrounded by a lot of villages, and if you come to Malamulo, you look at a lot of tea estates. So most of the people we save are either working in these tea estates or some local subsistence farmers. Quite a number of cultures, but main Malawians are warm and welcoming people.
My wife also got to witness a dental clinic that was put on in one of the local villages.
We are with a team here from the UK that's on a dental mission, trying to help people with their dental issues, mostly extracting teeth and then giving education. We've also been to primary schools, and there is really need for such help. So today is raining and it's very cold here. The focus of today is mostly to do the extractions, and 80 patients and still more are coming. After we see them, we have sterilized the instruments. A total of 30 minutes to sterilize all the instruments so that they can be reused with the next set of patients.
Okay, we've come down to the local pump. As you'll see in a moment, we've got to pump pretty hard and it's pretty difficult.
We're going to be building up lots of muscle while we're here. Cool. I take my hat off to these ladies and gentlemen who do the pumping. It's not easy.
Because of all the rain, it's been extremely muddy, and the bus was able to make it down the path to the dental clinic, but it was not able to make it back up. But to get out, she had to take a motorbike, and it was her first time, in Malawi at least, riding a motorbike. But I'm praying a lot. So I was praying too, but we made it back safe.
From talking to them, it sounds like they were having pretty full days. It's nice to see some more international partnerships happening. We also got to experience the Makwasa market. And for our last weekend here, we got to see a national wildlife reserve.
So we are headed over to one of the local village markets, and so people often will buy their groceries like once a week. So we're gonna go check it out. We saw a lot of coal and a lot of sugarcane too.
Good, hurry. Bye.
People are just kind of just putting out their stuff along the kind of these like black tarp / trash bags, and we kind of see a lot of the same things, and we haven't really talked to see how much things are costing right now, so we'll check that out a little bit. I think we're hoping to purchase some tomatoes. It's a couple fresh produce to supplement our diet over here. One things I noticed is that there is a lot of, I guess, seasonal produce. So we're in the winter time right now, so there's a lot of tomatoes, there's a lot of cabbage / cauliflower, mostly that, and then there's also some local foods that are being there, like some dried fish, some dried okra, things like that. Really nice though. Nice people. 200 bucks each? Oh, okay. I think I want the green ones.
This one. 1,000. 1,000 each.
1,000 each?
This one, yeah.
Oh, so this one's 200 each?
2,000 each.
1,000 for all of this, and 1,000 for all of that. Do you have change? 1,000. Thank you. See como.
We kind of made an impromptu trip and went over to Majeti National Wildlife Reserve. The campground that we're at is strategically placed next to a watering hole, so we're going to be able to hopefully spend some time just outside enjoying God's creation and be able to spot some cool animals. And then we also got to the safari, so we're really excited for that too. So I wanted to be able to show you what the guest house looks like in case you wanted to come or you just wanted to see what it looks like that we've been staying in the last couple of weeks. So this is a different room than ours because ours still is a little dirty, but let me just give you a tour of what we have over here. So they give you a couple different beds. We're in winter time right now and it's about 50 degrees, 60 degrees in the evening time. So you can feel it. So it's nice that they have some nice warm blankets. Comes with pillows, some sheets, and we also got a table here. We got a couch. And so that's a nice big space to be able to set your stuff down. And then let's talk about the bathroom. So the couple of important things in the bathroom, we have the sink has a cup with it and there's a bucket in the shower. So these are important because the water system isn't always reliable. So sometimes you might run out of water. The system, how it works is there is a bigger bucket, which has a bunch of water, and they have some ladles to be able to scoop the water into your bucket that you have in your room. And so this is going to be your resource for when you want to take a shower, when you want to wash your hands, clean different things, or even if you need to fill the toilet, you have to use that system. Because yeah, we had I think we're out of water for about a week or so. So
you're not going to have electricity. There are days you may not even have water.
Definitely really important for you to know about that. And then we also got mosquito nets on the beds. Definitely important, especially during peak malarial seasons. So you don't have to bring that if you want to come. On Sabbath, we bumped into the academic dean of the Adventist college next door, and he gave us some great insight on how local residents get their water.
Some people come here. Be careful. We wish we could have a boat so that people can have a cruise here. We should have been taking water directly from here and purify it for drinking. But it was found that because of some chemicals flowing into the dam, that will not be much safe. We have dug holes, like boreholes.
Oh, I see. And then the water comes down through there.
We pump water from those boreholes up the tanks. We fill the tanks, then they can go into the pipes supplying the mission, the college, the hospital, the church, and the surrounding communities. Yeah. So this is very important reservoir for the mission to survive in terms of water. It is also very good supply of water to other communities who are planting vegetables. It means this water has found its way from the dam through other means. So still, even if it's not full, there will still be some water flowing this way. Walking between, we have it. When you check down there, it still makes its way there. Because how do those people decide to plant corn if they don't have enough supply of water? Because of banana, sugarcane, because naturally this water will be flowing down there.
After 1 month of being in Malawi, it's time to say goodbye. I hope after seeing these videos, you have a little glimpse into what it's like being here and learn a little bit more about the people of Malawi. But the truth is, I've only shown you the tip of the iceberg. There's so many more people that I wish you could have met that make this place so special. But I guess you'll have to just come here and find out yourself.